Hey everybody, what is going on? Welcome to another episode of the South Carolina Gamecocks Dynasty on NCAA 14. Today we are starting out at home, going up against Vanderbilt. We are ranked number 21 after our humongous upset of number 3 Georgia. Starting out with the football, there's a throw to Brian Edwards. That's going to be just shy of the first down marker, but we're going for it on 4th and 1, and look at Bentley early in the first quarter picking it up on the read option. Here's Bentley again. Nice throw up the middle to Brian Edwards for 16 yards. And Bentley has the Gamecocks on the move. There is Josh Van. That's going to be a first down of 18 yards. And South Carolina really quickly putting 7 on the board. Otra Smith with the 10-yard touchdown catch. And that is going to put the Cocks on top 7-0. And you can see Cocky very happy over there and very cocky early in this game. There's a throw up the middle. That's going to Lipscomb for Vanderbilt. Then later on in the drive, over to Bowler, C.J. Bowler with a 10-yard touchdown catch. And that will tie the game for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt looking pretty tough early. They go for a field goal here later in the first. That is way off. Absolutely terrible field goal attempt. And here's Tavien Feaster, and he is going to feast on this Vanderbilt defense down the right side for a 49-yard touchdown run, as Tavien Feaster gives South Carolina a 14-7 lead in this one. Now we go later second quarter here, 2:05 to go, and look at Tavien Feaster breaking free into the open field, and he is gone. Another touchdown for the really star running back here early in this season. Tavien Feaster really getting it done. 21-7 in favor of the Gamecocks. Here's Feaster on the punt return, and he can do it all. Look at his return skills as he's going to take this one all the way to the 50. 29-yard punt return. And South Carolina on the move again. Here's Feaster again. Another bob and weave down the left sideline, and he will finally get kicked out of bounds at about the 5. But he would finish off the drive with a 1-yard touchdown run, putting South Carolina on top. 28-7 early third quarter. So the Gamecocks with the ball again later third quarter. Here's Tavien Feaster again, and look at the bob and weave again, making men miss all the way down the right sideline, and Tavien Feaster with a 56-yard touchdown run this time. I don't know if many of you are doing the math out there, but he has a metric fuck-ton of yards right now as he breaks the new school record with 4 rushing touchdowns in a game. So Tavien Feaster killing it. Record broken. And there's an interception on the other end by Smith. Absolutely fantastic catch from the corner. And here's a field goal attempt. That one just going to be shy of making it 38-7. So Vanderbilt is given a little bit of life here. And on the read option, it's Riley Neal with a 12-yard run. So now Neal into the pocket, going to throw this one left side. He's got a completion. And that's a first down to C.J. Bowler, the man who scored the touchdown earlier. So now here's another throw, and that one's going to be complete as well over to Pinckney. Jared Pinckney with a 10-yard catch. 3rd and goal. Vanderbilt threatening, and that's going to be a touchdown for Cody Markell. A 3-yard touchdown run, and it'll be 35-17. So here later on, Vanderbilt with the ball again, as South Carolina just really trying to run their way out of this game with the clock. And Vanderbilt really moving the ball downfield. Another first down catch for Lipscomb. So now Vanderbilt with Vaughn in the backfield. They're going to play fake, throw to the right side, and there's a touchdown for Bresnahan. Ben Bresnahan, the tight end, with a big touchdown. And Riley Neal has now come back from his interception with 2 straight touchdown drives. There's the throw, however. Josh Van with a 16-yard gain for South Carolina. And they move the ball into Vanderbilt territory with Edwards. Brian Edwards, big catch. The give to Tavien Feaster, and Feaster will find his way into the end zone. 10-yard touchdown run, his 5th touchdown of the ball game. Tavien Feaster just feasted on this defense today, and 23 carries, 301 yards, and 5 touchdowns. probably one of the best players in the country this week. 16-28 for Bentley for 159, a touchdown and no interceptions. Was only sacked one time. He had a pretty good game. Not his best game, but a good one. Feaster, though, 301 yards, 5 touchdowns, over a 13-yard a carry average. Edwards, 5 catches for 54, 41 yards for Van. And on the defense, look at Ernest Jones, 11 tackles, 10 solo, a sack for Javon Kinlaw, a sack for DJ Wanham, and a sack for Aaron Sterling. The interception, of course, made by Cam Smith, the freshman, 79 overall. Love to see the freshman, the true freshman, getting some work. Over on Vanderbilt, looking at their defense, it was Dimitri Moore with 7 tackles who led the way today. Dayo Adebagigno was the one to make the sack on Bentley. And just really nothing else much for their defense. They got no interceptions, no forced fumbles, no turnover opportunities. Just a ho-hum defense, and their rushing defense was garbage, as Bowler with a 51-yard, 1-touchdown day. The other touchdown, obviously, from Bresnahan's only catch. And you can see Vaughn, 23 carries for 127. Not too shabby himself, but nowhere near Feaster's level. 21 of 48, 2 touchdowns and a pick for Riley Neal, as he threw for 215 yards in this game. So we move into the second game, which is against the number 13 UCF Golden Knights. This is a tough one on the road. Another one of these ranked teams, and Edwards cannot pull in the catch early on the first drive. Bentley 0 for 2 on that drive, so they will kick it away. UCF, here's Nixon. Nixon's going to take it into South Carolina territory and lose the ball. That would seemingly be an early turnover, but they're going to go ahead and review this play. So a chance for this one to come back and haunt South Carolina, really, as this one is not a fumble. You can see there, he will hit the ground before the ball will pop out. So UCF will get to keep their first drive moving along. But 3rd and 14, big sack on Winbush by Aaron Sterling. So the punt away, and now South Carolina with it, and Bentley going to go down, a loss of 10. Huge sack for UCF, and they will take possession back. Here's Adrian Killens Jr. with a big run, 11 yards for him, as he will pick up the first down. Now Wimbush off the read option, and Wimbush inside the 10 with a 13-yard run. So now here's Wimbush looking. He will throw to his right side, deep into the end zone. That one is incomplete, out of bounds. 4th and goal for UCF. They take the field goal, and Tavien Feaster trying to do his thing, but he only gets 2 yards there. UCF shutting down Feaster early on, and they will get the ball back here with 2:28 to go first quarter. Here's Wimbush throwing. He's got Ahmad, and that's going to be a first down of 19 yards for Kavan Ahmad. Now Wimbush looking. He's got some time, but he will get converged on, and he will trip. A loss of 10 yards and a huge sack, and brings up 4th and 13. Ball back to South Carolina, but on 3rd and 1, a huge defensive play by Hayes. That'll get the ball back for UCF. And on 3rd and 4, incomplete. Can't make the grab. Good defense, heard some footsteps. South Carolina back with it in the second quarter, and Bentley will go down on 3rd and 4. Another huge sack for UCF, and here they are knocking on the door. Read option, and Wimbush will take it in for the 10-point lead for UCF. So UCF getting the job done early. Here's a read option, and Bentley barely picks up the 3rd and 1. He really needed to make that play, and he did. So at 10-0, here's Bentley on 3rd and 10. He finds a man. It is Josh Van with the big catch, 21 yards for him. So now the play fake over to Feaster. Bentley going to run down the right side, and he will get caught just shy of the marker, 2 yards shy to be exact. And South Carolina will settle for a field goal attempt, which will sneak inside the right upright. It is good, and it's a 10-3 lead for UCF, and they are moving the ball into South Carolina territory with a 9-yard catch with 20 seconds to go, but now just 4 seconds to go. It's 3rd and 15. Wimbush going to heave one. It's caught. Unbelievable catch by Gabriel Davis of 48 yards, but nothing comes of it. So now we go into the second half, and you can see Wimbush picking it up the first down with a 12-yard run. Now Wimbush is going to go down on 3rd down for a loss of 8 yards. Wimbush is sacked by Keir Thomas. So now Bentley going to run to his right side, and he is going to take off for the first down and more. He goes out of bounds with a 16-yard gain. Now Bentley throws to his left. He's got Josh Van. Van will barely pick up the first down on third down. And the Gamecocks on the move again. So here's the run for Feaster. Feaster picks up an easy first down, 14 yards up the middle for him. And he sets up South Carolina already in field goal territory. Here's a throw nearly intercepted off Bentley. Lucky that time, and it will lead to a field goal for the Gamecocks. We're down 4 against UCF. So here's Wimbush throwing right side. It is caught, and Killens can't get to the marker, just shy. 4th and 1. South Carolina forcing the stop on 2nd and 1. Feaster going to pick up 3 yards and continue this South Carolina drive. 3rd and 10. There goes Feaster again, but he's just shy of the marker. 4th and 1. South Carolina going to go for it. They come out in an empty back set. Bentley going to run to his left, and he will pick up the first down. 5-yard gain for Bentley keeps it going, but on 3rd and 11, they're going to give it to Feaster, and Feaster can't get it. So 4th and 8. South Carolina going to go field goal here, try to make it a 1-point game. It is on target, but short. No good. UCF still holds a 4-point lead. Now they're on the move, but on 2nd and 7, a drop pass, just a wide open drop. Then a deep out of bounds throwaway from Wimbush. So South Carolina to receive the punt. Here goes Feaster. Feaster to his right side. He's got some room. He goes down the right sideline, and he will go almost all the way to the 50, a 26-yard punt return. Feaster, if he can't do it on the ground, he's going to do it in the return game, but Bentley takes a huge sack on first down, setting up 2nd and 19. Here's Bentley throwing, and he's intercepted by Evans. What a pick. What a bad throw by Bentley. And Evans takes advantage of it. And UCF has it back. Nate Evans with the huge play. So here's Killens Jr. He picks up the 3rd and 1. South Carolina needed that stop badly, and they just could not get it. Here's Wimbush on the short throw to Killens. That's not going to go anywhere. It's a loss of 1. UCF takes the field goal. They're up 7 points. And there's the miss on the next drive. Shea Smith going to drop the ball. Bentley not having his greatest day, but partly due to receivers not being able to catch the ball. But look at this beautiful punt out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a punt. However, they cannot stop Killens from picking up enough yards to give him a little breathing room. And on 3rd and 2, they're going option here, and Wimbush is caught after only a gain of 1. UCF punted from near their own end zone, so good field position for South Carolina. This is their chance to strike, and they can't. So another punt would be a touchback. A lot more room for UCF now, and even more after a 12-yard run from Killens. Give it to Killens again. He loses 3 this time on 3rd down. It'll be 4th and 13. Gamecocks going to get the ball. Here's the punt return from Feaster. What a spin move to get past the 50 and into enemy territory. Here goes Feaster again, and Feaster, 13-yard run. They give it to Dowdle on this one on 3rd and inches. He'll pick up 4. It'll be a first down. South Carolina on the move, but only 2:22 to go. Here goes Feaster. Feaster finds a hole to the 5-yard line with a 15-yard run. Now 2nd and goal. Here's Bentley throwing, incomplete. 3rd and goal now. Here's Feaster. He can't get in. He's just stopped. 4th and goal. South Carolina going for it, and Feaster can't get there. Turnover on downs. UCF with a big stop. A loss of 1 on first down for UCF, and now 2nd and 11. That's going to be a gain of nothing. They give him a half an inch to get out of there, and now on 3rd and 10, he gets out of the end zone. Killens doing everything he can to prevent that safety. So, South Carolina with another chance, but this time, no timeouts. 3rd and 19 after a huge sack, and Bentley nowhere to really get rid of the ball. It's a 4th and 19 with just 17 seconds left, and Bentley can't get the pass off. What a hit by the defense. You can see Bentley's jersey. He is absolutely battered and bruised today. And Nate Evans, the player of the game, 5 tackles, 2 for loss, a sack, a pick, Just a great game on defense from Nate Evans, and UCF will hold on at home in a defensive absolute battle, a war out there. Tavien Feaster, 22 carries for 123. Not even a bad game for him. They were just too spread out of yards. He didn't dominate any one drive, and that kind of hurt South Carolina. Ernest Jones still leading the team in tackles with 10. Keir Thomas with a sack, Kinlaw with a sack, Wanham with a sack, and Sterling with a sack. So Kinlaw, Wanham, and Sterling still continue to be big players on the South Carolina defense, but they just weren't able to do enough offensively today to really steal this game on the road against these Golden Knights. Brandon Moore with a forced fumble in this one. The pick, obviously, Nate Evans. He also had a sack. There were other sacks out there. Aaron Robinson, 2 sacks from the strong safety position. What a game for him. Corners had sacks. They were blitzing Bentley all over the place. He really could not get his bearings today, and that really showed. Their receiving numbers are god-awful. I mean, nobody had more than 2 catches in this game for UCF, but you could see Wimbush with 40 yards rushing, only a 2 per carry average, but Killens had a 4.2 per carry average. Wimbush, 7 of 22 for 88 yards. Woof. So next week, we will be taking on, in the first game of next week, we'll take on the Kentucky Wildcats. They are 1-2. We are 2-2, still ranked. They didn't really kill us too much for losing that UCF game. We are the number 22 team in the nation now. And you can see Kentucky has beaten winless Louisville and lost to Indiana and number 4 Florida. And you can see we lost to number 3 LSU. We did beat Georgia, who was still ranked number 16. We beat Vandy in a blowout. And we did lose to now number 11 UCF. So could be a tough game. Let me know what you think is going to happen. Don't forget to drop a like on this video, as well as subscribe if you're new to the channel and want to see more NCAA 14 content. Thank you all, and have a great day.
You're a pretty little star boy. Look what you've done.